Hi, folks. Welcome to Meet Daren Frost. Now, if you've never seen this comedian, he's worth a look at in more than one way. Here's his DVD, Daren Frost, with him hiding behind. The disc is called Better Left Unsaid, 3 hours of so-called comedy. Now, there's a lot of things I can say about this man, except it's all positive. It's nothing negative. But it's not comedy for the faint of heart. If you're somebody who's easily offended, Darren is a type of comedian who actually does his stand-up with posted warning saying it's an X-rated show, and he does force venue holders that do agree to take him on to agree to his terms of no one under the age of 18. Okay, because in certain clubs in Ontario, you can have people aged 12 or higher, although I'm not certain if this still applies in this current year in 2009. But I do know that based on a radio interview that he had, which was an hour long, which is on this DVD, by the way, of him being filmed talking. You don't see the host, so you only see Darren. He does state that in one of his interviews. Now, first off, I've seen a lot of comedy DVDs. Comedians come in all varied sizes, shapes. They're either specialized in satire, specialized in puppetry, specialized in impressions. You name it, you can get it. It exists. I'm a big fan of Jeff Dunham, but I'm also a big fan of Daren Frost. Sean Majumder, I'm trying to remember other Canadians, French-Canadian Michel Courtemanche, which I think he doesn't do any stand-up comedy anymore. But Darren is one of those true-blood stand-up comedians that is worth a double inspection. Now, when you think of raunchy, you think of lots of things. Except Darren isn't that type of raunchy. He's not Andrew Dice Clay type of raunchy, to give you a comparison. Here's him giving his best impression of raunch. Here's the inside of the CD, the cover. Now, I actually have to say a few notes about the design of the cover. It's not one of those I'm going to destroy the DVD trying to get it out of the box type. It's not. It's a locked, safety secure type that I want to curse at and chuck it out the window. It's an easy open box. See? You hear that? Let's do it again. Okay. Most of his information, now I'm not going to cover much about him because there's so much I could cover. I could spend an hour easily talking about Darren and his accomplishments. So I had to write notes. So excuse me if I'm glancing down or not, because I can't have it up here while I'm actually preparing to do this. My lighting sucks, and I do need my screen to light my face a bit. And I need to get a better light because I'm kind of glaring everyone's face with that bald spot of mine. Ah, mis ojos! Okay, that's enough. I'll leave Daren Frost to do the comedy. First off, it's well-designed packaging with Darren literally putting it all out. He has an impressive career listing. Most of it's outlined. In fact, 150% of it is outlined on his website. The only thing that I have to critique about the website is that it's not in a specific timeline. There's nothing I can actually pick and bring out, except if they were done from the latest being at the top to his oldest being done at the bottom of the listings. Then we'll use that, and I'll let you be the judge. He is a father of 2 boys. He's a married man. So before you start saying that this man does not know what the meaning is of comedy, he's got enough to actually deal with in his life. He did mention something about treating for cancer at one point, although there's no big specifics. I couldn't find anything on his website. Mind you, I didn't search in depth. I didn't search on Google or Yahoo or do a Metacrawler, so I can't really talk about that. We'll just skip over that just to give you guys some bites. more than value for your money. This, I have to say, and this is props to Darren, he came to Moncton, and I was used as his fucky. Now, fuckies are used in all his sketches, sorry, not sketches, his stand-up routines, where he picks, quote-unquote, an easy target and uses them throughout the whole night, or at least the first 45 minutes of him standing up and referring to the person, fucky this, fucky that, you agree, fucky, listen to me well, so on and so forth. But that's Darren. I love his style. He's got loads of material. I mean, I sat through since 6:30 eating my Chinese food and drinking my 2 beer for New Year's Eve. And I actually had very much fun laughing my ass off at this. He also is quite honest in the DVD. He gives us an open side to comedians that we rarely see in regards to stand-up comedy, where he does say that he has bombed, that he's been attacked. You actually see him being attacked by, I think it's a glass or shot glass that was hurled at him. He caught it right on the side of his belly / rib cage. He was not impressed, but I'm not giving you more material for free. You have to rent it, or at least buy it from, hopefully, iTunes. If not iTunes, go visit his website at comedyhorror.com or fistthedolly.com. I'll put the links in the doobly-doo so that you get a chance to go see him. And also his YouTube page, because he's a big fan of YouTube and enjoys using material and posting it on YouTube if he finds that it's worth posting. Now, I apologize, this may actually go over the 9-minute length for my normal vlogs when I'm doing these reviews. They usually don't go over, but I really want to give this guy all the props that he deserves. Look, I'll skim over what I can, but the TV credits, or the film credits, have to be mentioned, because as a comedian, film credits count towards being brownie points in your life, along with anything else that you do to represent yourself and represent the product and the quality and the showmanship that you can sell to people. Okay, he started off with in I think it was in 1992 or 1995. 1992, because it would be 17 years. 17 years he's been in stand-up. And his routine from 92 to 95 was less badass than what it is now. I've never been, unfortunately, exposed to his material in that time. I must apologize, because being in New Brunswick, we are isolated from people that do not tour, and when I'm not going to these shows, I'm unaware of this talent. And I was lucky enough, my friend actually purchased our tickets. We both went. And I'm glad I got to meet the comedian in person and shake his hand and tell him that he's our Canadian version of Andrew Dice Clay.